Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you all must be fine. Students, we are going to start the third lesson of our maths book. The name of the lesson is A Trip to Bhopal. Please be ready with your notebook and your pencil. Here in this lesson, we are going to learn to locate Bhopal on Indian map, revise the four mathematical operation, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and understand the use of these four operation in our daily life. Now let us first revise the four mathematical operation which we have already started in our previous classes. So can you name those four mathematical operations? Yes, the names are addition. The symbol of addition is this. Subtraction, this is the symbol. Multiplication, we use a cross sign. Division, this sign is used for division. Okay. Addition means adding two or more than two numbers means to find their sum or total. Okay, so in addition what we do, we have to find the sum or total of two or more than two numbers. जब हमें दो या दो से ज़्यादा नंबर को आपस में जोड़ना होता है, उनका टोटल निकालना होता है, तो दैट इज़ कॉल्ड एडिशन. Subtracting one number from the other number means to find the difference. And here what is the meaning of subtraction? Subtraction is finding the difference between two numbers. दो नंबर्स के बीच का डिफरेंस कितना है, उनका अंतर कितना है, दैट वी फाइंड आउट थ्रू सब्ट्रैक्शन. Multiplication means repeated addition or a particular number getting added a number of times. So the meaning of multiplication is repeated addition. Repeated addition means एक ही नंबर को बार बार ऐड करना. Means if we have to add 5 10 times, so if we'll add 5 10 times, it will take longer time. But if we will write it as 5 into 10, we can simply find out that it's 50, because we know the table of 5, that 5 tens are 50. Okay, so that's how multiplication saves our time. Division means repeated subtraction or dividing or sharing equally. Okay, when we have to share equally among few people, then that is called division. Okay, division means बांटना, right? So उसके लिए हमें क्या करना होता है? We do repeated subtraction, and repeated subtraction also will take time. If we have to subtract 10 from a number, if like we have to subtract 10 5 times from a number, so it will take longer time. And if we'll do the division of that number, that will take less time. So division is used for doing repeated subtraction, right? Now here are some words given which are associated with these four mathematical operations. Here you can see addition. The words related to addition are add, plus, and, total, increase, more, sum, together. So whenever you find these words in any problem, you can simply identify that we have to do addition over there. ठीक है, जब भी हम ये वर्ड्स किसी वर्ड प्रॉब्लम में देखेंगे, हम आइडेंटिफाई कर लेंगे कि हमें यहाँ एडिशन करना है. नाउ द वर्ड्स यूज फॉर सब्ट्रैक्शन आर टेक अवे, माइनस, लेस, रिड्यूस, रिमेन, लेफ्ट, टेक फ्रॉम, फ्यूअर, टेक, difference, how many more. So these words whenever we find in any problem, there we have to do subtraction. ये वर्ड्स अगर आप किसी प्रॉब्लम में देखेंगे तो आपको समझ आ जाएगा कि यू हैव टू डू सब्ट्रैक्शन. फॉर मल्टीप्लिकेशन द वर्ड्स यूज्ड आर मल्टीप्लाई, टाइम्स, प्रोडक्ट, मल्टीप्लाइड बाय, ग्रुप्स ऑफ, लॉट्स ऑफ, doubled, and times table. So whenever you find these words in a problem, we can use multiplication over there. For division, the words used are divided by, share, divide, divide into, divisible by, group, each, share equally. सो जब भी ये वर्ड्स हम किसी प्रॉब्लम में देखेंगे, वी कैन नो दैट वी हैव टू डू डिवीजन ओवर देयर. ओके, now let us revise how we should perform these operations. First of all, addition. For adding two numbers or more than two numbers, what we have to do, we'll write these numbers like this. The first number is 683, and below that we'll write the second number, which is 132, and we will always start doing the addition from the ones place. So if we'll start from here, 3 plus 2 equals to 5, 8 plus 3 equals to 11. When writing 11, we have to put the number at the unit place here, and the number at the tens place will come here. So we will add it to 6. So 1 plus 6 is 7, 7 plus 1 is 8. We got the answer as 815. So this is the way how we do addition. Now let's revise subtraction. In subtraction also, we always start from ones place. We write the two numbers here, and from the bigger number we can subtract the smaller number. 3 minus 2 will be 1, 8 minus 3 will be 5, and 6 minus 1 will be 5. So we got the answer 551. So this is the way we do subtraction. Now see how we do multiplication. For multiplication, in the same way we are going to write the numbers. The numbers at the unit place will come together, then the tens place will come together, and the hundred place will come together. And when we have to multiply them, again we are going to start from the ones place only. So this number will be multiplied by all these three numbers. 2 3s are 6, 2 2s are 4, 2 1s are 2, right? So we got 246. Now 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, and 3 1s are 3. Here you have to take care that when we are doing the multiplication of the number at tens place, we cannot write this number at unit place. We will put this number at tens place only. So at unit place we are going to put a 0, or we can have a cross mark here. Okay, and after doing this, when we have multiplied both the numbers, now we are going to add them. 6, 4 and 9 means 13. So 3 we will write here, and 1 will come here. 1 and 2 means 3. 3 plus 6 means 9. So we will write 9 here, and 3 will come here. Okay, so this is how we are going to do multiplication. Now for doing division, what we can do, we have to put this number here, and this numbers 164 will come here inside this these brackets. So first we will take this number 1. So can you divide 1 by 4? Can 1 is divisible by 4? No, we cannot divide 1 by 4. So we'll take the first two digits. So first two digits are this number is 16. So 16 can be divided by 4. Yes, 16 can be divided by 4. 4 into 4 equals to 16. So we'll get, when we'll subtract them, we'll get 0. Okay, and now this 4 will come down. Now 4 can be divided by 4. Yes, so 4 1s are 4, and now again we are going to get 0 here, right? So this is the way we do division. Now students, these are some revision questions for you. I want you to solve them in your notebook. Now let us start our new lesson, a trip to Bhopal. Student, do you know what is the meaning of a trip? Yes, a trip means to travel or to visit a place. And here The place is Bhopal. The trip is going to Bhopal. Have you ever heard about this name Bhopal? Do you know where it is? Yes, Bhopal is in Madhya Pradesh. You can see in this map that here is Madhya Pradesh and Bhopal is the capital of Madhya Pradesh. And look at this map of Bhopal, Madhya Pradesh. You can see Bhopal here. Okay. Today, Sugandha is very excited. All the children of her school are going on a trip to Bhopal with their teachers. Miss Meenakshi and Mr. Rakesh are talking about number of buses needed. Here you can see there is a girl, Sugandha, who is very excited today. Why is she excited? Because they are going for a trip. They are going to Bhopal. Okay, and that's why Miss Meenakshi and Mr. Rakesh are talking about the number of buses they will need. So बच्चों, जब भी हमें कहीं जाना होता है, अगर हम एक प्लेस से कहीं दूसरे प्लेस तक जा रहे हैं, we need some mode of transport to go from one place to another. That's why these two teachers are talking about the number of buses they will need to go to Bhopal. Okay. Miss Meenakshi, we will need 4 buses. Mr. Rakesh, I think we need at least 5. Now Miss Meenakshi and Mr. Rakesh are talking to each other and Miss Meenakshi said that we will need 4 buses. वो कह रही हैं कि हमें 4 buses चाहिए होंगी. Mr. Rakesh said we will need at least 5. Okay, but Mr. Rakesh think that they will need at least 5 buses. उनको कम से कम 5 buses चाहिए. Miss Meenakshi, each bus has 50 seats. Now Miss Meenakshi is telling Mr. Rakesh that in each bus 50 seats are there. That means 50 children can sit in a bus. Mr. Rakesh, let us see how many children are going. So Mr. Rakesh said that first of all we need to find how many children are going on the trip. So बच्चों, जब भी हमें कहीं जाना होगा और हमें ये पता करना होगा कि कितनी बसेस हमें चाहिए, उसके लिए तो हमें पहले ये फाइंड आउट करना पड़ेगा ना कि बच्चे कितने जा रहे हैं. ओके, सो फॉर फाइंडिंग दैट वी हैव अ table here in which the number of children going from each class has been written. So from class 1 33 students are going, from class 2 32 students are going, from 3 42, from class 4 50, and from class 5 53 students are going. So for finding out the total, what we can do, can you tell me? When we have to find out total, which operation we apply there? Yes, we have to do addition of these numbers. So when we'll add it, 3 plus 2 will be 5, 5 plus 2 7, 7 plus 3 will be 10. So we'll put 0 here and the number at the tens place will go here. Okay, so we'll put 1 here. Now 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 4 is 11, 11 plus 5 is 16, and 16 plus 5 is 21, right? So the answer is 210. So they got to know that 210 students are going on the trip. Do we need, now they will discuss that do they need 4 buses or they should call for 5 buses. Do we need 4 buses? One bus can take 50 children. 4 buses can take 50 into 4. Now the teacher is telling that in one bus we have 50 children. So in 4 buses how many children can go? They have written it like 50 into 4. इसको इन्होंने 50 into 4 करके लिखा है. But ऐसा क्यों लिखा है? Do you know? Yes, we have already studied in class 3rd that multiplication means repeated addition of a particular number. So here what we have to do, if 50 student can sit in a bus, so we'll add 54 times because these 50 children will sit in one bus then in the second bus another 50 children will sit, then these 50 students will sit in the third bus, and these 50 students will sit in the fourth bus. So when we have to add 54 times, we can simply write it as 50 into 4, right? And what will be the answer, can you tell me? Yes, the answer will be 200. And here you just need to do it orally. You can simply find out that 5 into 4 equals to 20, and you will put 10 after 20, so the answer will be 200. okay, तो जब भी कभी आप यूनिट प्लेस पे ज़ीरो देखें मल्टीप्लाई करते समय, तो आप उसको थोड़ी देर के लिए इग्नोर कर सकते हो ज़ीरो को, और आगे के जो नंबर्स हैं उनको मल्टीप्लाई कर लीजिए. 5 इंटू 4 20, और उसके बाद ये 20 लिख के हम ये जो लास्ट वाला जो यूनिट प्लेस का ज़ीरो था हमने छोड़ दिया था, वो हम इसके पीछे लिख देंगे. सो द आंसर इज़ 200. So there are a total of dash children going. Okay, so we have already find out that how many total number of students are going, and the answer is 210. If they get 4 buses, how many children will get seats? This also we have find out that if they will get 4 buses, 200 children will sit. Will there be any children left without seat? Now you have to find out that will there be any children left without seat? कोई बच्चा सीट के बिना रह जाएगा? Can you find that answer? Do you know how you should find it? See, when you can see the word left here, that means you have to subtract. And which number you have to subtract? The total number of students who are going on the trip and the total number of students who are getting seats. So you will subtract 200 from 210. Okay, so जितने बच्चे ट्रिप पे जा रहे हैं उनमें से जितने बच्चों को सीट मिल जाएगी वो माइनस करेंगे, तो हमें पता चल जाएगा हाउ मेनी स्टूडेंट्स आर लेफ्ट विदाउट सीट. नाउ दे आर डिस्कसिंग फॉर जस्ट अ फ्यू चिल्ड्रन we can't get another bus, right? They are saying that just for 10 students we don't need to get another bus, we will get 4 buses only. Okay, and these 10 students will share seats with others. Waiting for the buses, Sahiba jumps out of the line to see if the buses are coming. She shouts loudly, "Hey, I can see them. Run, grab the window seats." Now there's a girl, Sahiba, who was looking on the way that whether the buses are coming or not, and when she saw the buses are coming, she shouts loudly that, "Hey, buses have come, let's go to grab the window seats." Okay, they are so much excited that वो बहुत eagerly buses का wait कर रहे थे, and वो जल्दी से बस में चढ़ के विंडो सीट्स लेना चाहते थे. मैनी चिल्ड्रन स्टार्ट जंपिंग इन एक्साइटमेंट, एंड जैसे उन्होंने बसेस को देखा दे स्टार्टेड जंपिंग इन एक्साइटमेंट. बट व्हाट हैपन? स्टॉप, what is this? These buses are so small. Now the teacher is saying, what is this? These buses are so small. क्योंकि उन्होंने बिग बसेस मंगाई थी, बट जब उन्होंने देखा बसेस स्मॉल आई हैं, the teacher got angry. Now there is an argument. We told you to bring big buses. We did not have enough big buses, so we got many mini buses. So here you can see that they are having an argument. Argument means उनकी बहस हो रही है. The teacher is saying कि हमने तो big buses मंगाई थी. The drivers are saying कि हमारे पास इनफ बिग बसेस नहीं थी, मतलब उतनी बिग बसेस नहीं थी जितनी आपको चाहिए थी. सो वी गॉट मैनी मिनी बसेस, हम ज़्यादा मिनी बसेस ले आए. तो कितनी मिनी बसेस लाए हैं वो? कैन यू काउंट? 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. They got 6 mini buses. Now each mini bus can take 35 students. How many mini buses are needed? Now again we have to find that if one bus can carry 35 students, then how many buses we will need, right? So again they will start calculating it, and how they are going to do it. Out of 210 students, first 35 students will be sent to bus number 1. So these we have subtracted from here, क्योंकि हमने इतने बच्चे बस नंबर 1 में बिठा दिए. अब हमारे पास इतने बच्चे बच गए हैं 175. अगेन वील सब्ट्रैक्ट 35 जो बस नंबर 2 में बैठ जाएंगे. देन वी विल बी लेफ्ट विथ 140 स्टूडेंट्स, एंड आफ्टर दैट अगेन वी विल मेक 35 स्टूडेंट्स सिट इन bus number 3. So we will subtract 35 again, and we will be left with 105 students. Okay, then again when we will make 35 students sit in bus number 4, we will subtract it again, and we will be left with 70 students. And out of these 70, when 35 students will sit in bus number 5, we will be left with 35 students, and these 35 students will sit in bus number 6, and what we'll get 0. 0 means अब हमारे पास कोई भी बच्चा नहीं बचा है. सो दैट मीन्स कि अब सारे बच्चों को सीट मिल जाएगी जब वो 6 बसेस में बैठेंगे. ठीक है, तो हमने 6 टाइम्स यहाँ पे 35 को सब्ट्रैक्ट किया है. दैट मीन्स इट इज़ रिपीटेड सब्ट्रैक्शन. And what is the meaning of repeated subtraction? Means we have to do division here. हमने क्या किया? We have divided 210 by 35, and we got the answer 6. Okay. So the answer of this question is that how many minibuses are needed will be 6. The journey begins. Come on now, get in fast. It's already 9 o'clock. Now the teacher is telling them that it is already 9 o'clock. Now we should move. As the buses start moving, children sing at the top of their voices. Some look outside to enjoy the view of the green fields and the hills. So जैसे ही उनकी जर्नी शुरू हुई, कुछ बच्चों ने बस में गाना गाना शुरू कर दिया, एंड कुछ बच्चों ने विंडो के आउटसाइड का व्यू एंजॉय करना शुरू कर दिया. इंदिरा, व्हेन विल वी रीच भोपाल? नाउ इंदिरा इज आस्किंग दैट एट व्हाट टाइम दे आर गोइंग टू रीच भोपाल. वो कब पहुँचेंगे भोपाल? मिस आशा, if we don't stop anywhere, we should reach there in 2 hours. That is around dash o'clock. So Miss Asha told her that अगर हम कहीं रुकते नहीं हैं तो हम 2 hours में भोपाल पहुंच जाएंगे. And the time will be, you have to tell that at what time they will reach Bhopal. Can you tell the time? Yes, the time will be 11 o'clock, because you can see that they are starting at 9 o'clock. So at 10 o'clock they will complete 1 hour, and at 11 o'clock they will complete 2 hours. So around 11 o'clock they are going to reach Bhopal. Manjeet, is it very far? Now Manjeet is asking, क्या वो बहुत दूर है? Mr. Bhimsen, it is about 70 kilometers. Okay, so Mr. Bhimsen ने उनको बताया कि जो भोपाल का जो रास्ता है that is 70 kilometers away from their school. तो आप you can see here कि उनके स्कूल से जो रास्ता भोपाल तक का है it is 70 kilometers. Okay. Ruby, are we going to stop anywhere? Now Ruby is asking कि क्या हम कहीं पर रुकेंगे? Mr. Rakesh, maybe at Bhimbetka, about 50 kilometers from here. So Mr. Rakesh told them that they may stop at Bhimbetka. वो भीमबेटका एक जगह है बीच में जहाँ पे वो रुक सकते हैं, and it is 50 kilometers away from their school. Now you have to answer this question. If they go to Bhimbetka, they will reach there. At what time they are going to reach Bhimbetka? You already know that around 11 o'clock they will reach Bhopal. So that means they are covering 70 kilometers in 2 hours. Now first of all we'll see that in 1 hour how much distance we are going to cover. हम देखेंगे कि अगर 2 hours में हम 70 किलोमीटर्स कवर करते हैं तो हम 70 किलोमीटर्स का हाफ 1 आवर में कंप्लीट कर लेंगे, राइट। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वील सी दैट कि हम 1 आवर में कितना डिस्टेंस कवर करते हैं. सो फॉर दैट वी विल डू हाफ ऑफ 70. ओके, so for doing half of 70 what we have to do, we will divide 70 by 2, because जब भी हमें किसी चीज़ का हाफ करना होता है, किसी नंबर का हाफ करना होता है, we always divide it by 2. So by dividing 70 by 2 we'll get 35 kilometers. So that means in 1 hour they are going to cover 35 kilometers, right? Now if they are completing 35 kilometers till 10 o'clock, that means they cannot reach Bhimbetka at that time because it is 50 kilometers away. So Bhimbetka will be somewhere here. Okay, it is after 35 kilometers, right? So this option we cannot choose because they cannot reach before 10 o'clock. Okay, and this last option, if you will see, it is after 11 o'clock. As we have already seen that till 11 o'clock they will reach भोपाल itself. Okay, वो तो भोपाल ही पहुँच जाएंगे 11 o'clock तक, तो भीमबेटका तो उससे पहले आ जाएगा, right? So that means भीमबेटका will lie somewhere after 10 o'clock and before 11 o'clock, right? So the answer will be between 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. Okay, so this is the right answer. As they are talking, Bahadur shouts, "Hey, look at the Narmada." Everyone looks out of the windows. Now they were talking to each other and suddenly Bahadur shouts. Bahadur ने बहुत तेज shout किया, "Hey, look at the Narmada." Narmada is the name of the river. Okay, एक रिवर का नाम है जो उनको रास्ते में दिखी. Everyone looks out of the window. So सबने बहादुर की बात सुन के बाहर देखा. Ruby, wow, it is so long and so wide. Let us guess how wide it is. Now जब रूबी ने देखा कि वाओ ये नदी कितनी लॉन्ग एंड कितनी वाइड है, चलो गैस करते हैं कि ये कितनी वाइड हो सकती है. गोपी, 100 meters. No, it is much more. Can't say. So at first Gopi guessed that the width of this river can be 100 meter. लेकिन उसके बाद उसने बोला नहीं नहीं ये ज़्यादा हो सकती है, आई कांट से. तो वो गैस नहीं कर पाया. विक्टोरिया, इट मस्ट बी मोर देन हाफ अ किलोमीटर. नाउ विक्टोरिया इज सेइंग कि ये जो विड्थ है इस रिवर की, इट विल बी मोर देन हाफ अ किलोमीटर. नाउ हियर यू हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट व्हाट इज हाफ अ किलोमीटर. As we have already studied in class 3 that 1 kilometer is 1000 meter. So for finding what is half a kilometer, what we'll do? We'll do half of 1000 meter. And for doing half of any number, what we have to do? We will divide it by 2, right? Whenever we have to do half of any number, we divide it by 2. तो इसको भी हम 1000 को भी यहाँ पर 2 से डिवाइड करेंगे. एंड कैसे डिवाइड करेंगे? वील सी द फर्स्ट डिजिट फर्स्ट, 1. सो कैन आई डिवाइड 1 by 2? नो, आई कैन नॉट. देन वील टेक 10. सो कैन 10 be divided by 2? Yes, we can divide 10 by 2. So 2 5s are 10. Okay, we'll put this 5 here. Now after these 2 digits you can see that 2 zeros are remaining here, so we can put these 2 zeros as it is after 5 and we'll get the answer 500 meter, right? So half a kilometer means 500 meter. Miss Asha, look, it is written this bridge is 756.82 meters long. Now Miss Asha told them कि देखो बच्चों ब्रिज पर लिखा हुआ है कि this bridge is 756.82 मीटर लॉन्ग. तो यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक का जो डिस्टेंस है इस ब्रिज का वो 756.82 मीटर्स है. सो वी कैन गेस दैट नर्मदा मस्ट बी अबाउट 500 meters वाइड एट दिस प्लेस. नाउ द टीचर इज सेइंग कि अगर ब्रिज का डिस्टेंस इतना है तो इस रिवर की जो विड्थ होगी वो 500 meters के अराउंड हो सकती है. बट कैसे? कैन यू गेस? Yes, if you have seen this distance and this distance, as you can see that a bridge always starts from a land and it ends on the land only. Okay, so ये जो distance है जो land पर है वो हम total bridge के distance से subtract कर देंगे. ओके और टीचर ने गेस किया कि ये शायद 125 मीटर के अराउंड होगा, तो उन्होंने आइडिया लगाया है कि 500 मीटर वाइड ये रिवर हो सकती है. ठीक है, क्योंकि हमने टोटल डिस्टेंस में से ये लैंड वाला डिस्टेंस माइनस कर दिया है. ओके, देन शी केम टू this answer of 500 meters. Right, now you have to tell was Victoria right. Now जब मिस आशा ने बता दिया कि it may be around 500 meters, now you will tell whether Victoria was right or not. Okay, Victoria told that it is more than half a kilometer, means it is more than 500 meter. Now here Miss Asha is also saying that it is around 500 meters, so that means Victoria was also right, because she also said that it is around 500 meters. Okay, Sadaf, I just cannot imagine 500 meters. Sadaf is saying मुझे नहीं समझ में आ रहा 500 मीटर कितना होता है. Miss Asha, see our bus is about 5 meters long. तो मिस आशा ने उन्हें बताया कि हमारी जो बस है वो 5 meters long है. Imagine how many buses can stand in a line on this bus bridge. So मिस आशा उसे बता रही कि अगर हम इस ब्रिज पर खड़े हैं तो ये जो 500 मीटर्स का डिस्टेंस वो उनको समझाना चाहती है. इफ़ सपोज दिस लाइन इज ऑफ 500 मीटर and different buses of 5 meter long length are put here on a line, how many buses we can put here? Can you tell कि यहाँ पे इस 500 मीटर डिस्टेंस पे कितनी 5 मीटर लॉन्ग बसेस खड़ी हो सकती हैं? फॉर दैट व्हाट वील डू, वी हैव टू divide 500 by 5, because this distance is of 500 meter and this distance has been divided into small parts of 5 meters. So we will divide it by 5. So 500 divided by 5, what will be the answer? इसमें भी हम सबसे पहले फर्स्ट डिजिट को देखते हैं. 5 divided by 5 means 1. Okay, 5 ones are 5, and after that we have 2 zeros, so we'll put these 2 zeros here. Okay, so answer will be 100. So on this distance of the bridge we can make 100 buses stand in a line of 5 meters each. Okay, have you ever crossed a long bridge? About how many meters long was it? क्या आपने भी कभी ऐसा कोई लॉन्ग ब्रिज क्रॉस किया है और क्या आपको पता है उसकी लेंथ क्या थी? इफ़ यू नो दैट यू विल राइट योर आंसर हियर. Everyone looks down at the river. Mr. Rakesh, the water level now is quite low. It must be about 40 meters below the bridge. Now Mr. Rakesh is saying कि अभी ये रिवर नर्मदा का वाटर लेवल बहुत लो है और शायद वो हमारे ब्रिज से 40 meters below है. Right, means the distance between this bridge till this water level, यहाँ से यहाँ तक का जो distance है वो 40 meters है. Okay, now Miss Asha is telling, but in the rainy season the water had risen, then it was just about 15 meters below the bridge. Now Miss Asha is telling कि लेकिन जब वाटर रेनी सीज़न होता है तब इसका लेवल बढ़ जाता है और तब वो अराउंड 15 meters होता है बिलो द ब्रिज, मतलब पानी यहाँ तक आ जाता है, which and this distance is 15 meters. Okay, so what is the difference between the water level of Narmada in the rainy season and now? Now you have to find what will be the difference between the water level of Narmada now and the water level of Narmada in the rainy season. ठीक है, तो जब हमें difference find करना होता है तो हमें क्या करना होता है बच्चों? For finding the difference we do subtraction. Okay, so here we will subtract 40, we'll subtract 15 from 40 and we'll get the answer 25, right? So this is the answer. This is the difference between the water level of Narmada at rainy season and at the time of their trip. Now these are the assignments for you. You have to solve them in your copies. Okay. These are the multiplication division assignment. You all will do these questions in your copies. Thank you everyone for listening to this video. I hope you must have understood the first part of this lesson. I will come back soon with the second part of the same lesson. Bye.